Huaka. Ginger Runner. What is up, everybody? Ethan Newberry, the Ginger Runner, here for another GingerRunner.com review. Not one, but two. Both from Hoka One One. That's right, they're back at it, and I'm reviewing some more of their shoes. The review you are currently watching is for the Hoka One One Huaka. Hoka One One Huaka. Hoka One One Huaka. But I have another review that is also posted today, so if you'd like to watch that, all you have to do is click right here. It is for the Hoka One One Clifton. Yeah? Look at that. It still has my tag on it from the San Francisco Marathon. If you would like to watch that review, click anywhere on the screen. 1, 2, 3, Huaka. Alright, good choice. You've stuck around to watch the Hoka One One Huaka review. That is a mouthful. Every once in a while, a shoe comes along that surprises you. Even less in a while, two shoes come along that surprise you. Both of the shoes I'm reviewing today from Hoka One One have surprised me beyond belief. Those of you who are familiar with my reviews know that I like Hokas for the most part. I've had a number of issues with them in the past, but for the most part, I think that what they're doing is smart. I have to say that these two shoes that I'm reviewing today, they are unlike any of the shoes that are currently in their lineup. They are lighter, they are nice and soft, they feel a little bit more minimal, a little bit more like regular shoes. They feel a little bit wider, a little bit more comfortable around the foot. The materials that they're using are just spot on. I have to say that I really am liking the shoes that I'm reviewing today from Hoka. But there is some identity crisis and some potential future issues with Hoka One One releasing too many shoes that might be too similar. So, the Huaka. I'm actually kind of looking at this as a really great hybrid shoe. Road trails. They're marketing it as a road shoe, however, I've done most, if not all of my running on trails, and it does well. And I'll get to why in this review. Things that I like about the Hoka One One Huaka. Comfortable. We're talking 27-25 millimeter stack height with a 2 millimeter offset, which is awesome. The arm mat cushioning in this shoe is so cush, but not overly so. This shoe, you never feel like you're dealing with a huge gob of cushioning underneath your foot. It feels a little bit more like a Convara, even though you have 6 to 8 millimeters more cushioning underneath your foot. Oh, I like it. Light. 9 ounces is a great weight for this shoe. Makes a world of difference to run on a Hoka that is super light. The upper, I really like the upper. Mine is currently thrashed. Synthetic mesh with welded overlays. My welded overlays are coming apart. I've been told that the glue they're using in the production models is going to be completely different. Everything will stick together. It's breathable. It's stretchy, so you can actually get a little bit more width out of the shoe based off of the stretching upper. It's good. There's no additional overlay materials. There's no wasted weight on here. Hybrid. I mentioned it earlier. I think this is a great hybrid shoe. It's one of the first shoes that I've run in that I'm like, you know what, this is great for the road. Oh, you know what, this is great for trail. Oh, look, a hybrid shoe. It really does work. Just take a look at the outsole. Everywhere it's green is exposed EVA, which is actually wearing pretty good if you're gonna have about 160 miles on this shoe. Everywhere it's blue is outsole rubber with chevron lugs on it. So these little lugs actually contribute to some really great grip on the trails, whether you're going up or downhill. Now, if we're talking mud or we're talking really loose scree, you might not be getting the grip that you're hoping for. But for the soft, buffed out single track trails that I'm running down here in Southern California that tend to be dry most of the year, oh, this is awesome. Stable. Even though they brought the shoe lower to the ground and minimalized the upper, it still manages to be a very stable shoe. Just looking at the outsole, you're not getting any narrowness anywhere. It's still very wide, so you're gonna get tons of stability out of the shoe for running on those trails if that is what you choose to do with them. Yay. There are some things I dislike about the Huaka. Wear and tear. You might be able to see it, but I'm already busting a bit of a hole here on the upper, which is kind of a bummer. The outsole is already wearing down a bit, which is a bummer. And some of my overlays have come completely unwelded, which is a bummer. None of which has contributed to the change of ride of the shoe, but wear and tear is a huge concern. I've run in this shoe about 160 miles thus far on trails, both rugged and smooth. Really like to get double that. Don't know if it's gonna happen. Narrow. Now, while the upper is still very stretchy, being a Hoka is just inherently narrow. And I wish they would come out with a wider forefoot across the line so our toes can splay. Having this mesh upper that has the ability to stretch helps considerably, but I hope they get the message eventually and come out with a nice wide forefoot Hoka. Lateral arch. Now on the outside of the foot, just here on the inside of the shoe, you're getting a little bit of a push up on your arch, and you feel it definitely on a descent going down a mountain. When your foot naturally wants to roll out that way, you'll feel a little bit extra cushioning push up. Hasn't influenced my ride too much in this shoe. I've just felt it on those longer hauls. Curious as to why it might be a little bit different feeling than other Hokas that I've run in. Not sure what's up with that, but I noticed it. Price. The shoe is going to be MSRP at $150. That's a lot of money. I put 160 miles in this shoe, so that's about $1 a mile. That's expensive. I would hope to get more mileage out of a shoe that costs that much, but damn is it comfortable. Ugh. And finally, laces. So many Hokas use that damn zip tie lace thing. I cut it out, I get rid of it, I throw it in the garbage, and boom, I put in the laces that are included, that are regular. Way better. So that's it for likes and dislikes. Overall, really loving the shoe. And like I said, I will most likely race Squamish 50/50 one of the two races, or use them as my backup shoes. I will be using the Hokas. I think this shoe can cut it. I think this shoe can cut technical terrain. I think it can cut buffed out single track terrain. I think it can do long hauls, ultra marathons, all sorts. Shoe's good. Let's get on with the points. Quality, I'll give it 4 out of 5, though it is borderline 3, just based off the fact that the wear and tear on the shoe is not super great. I wish it was a little bit better. Comfort, full boat. 5 out of 5. This shoe has lasted me miles and miles. I've done 30-mile runs in this, 32-mile runs in this thing, and it's great. Really like it. Saying a super comfy pocket. Price, again, it's expensive. 3 out of 5. At $150, I think it's too high. I think it's $20 to $30 too high for a shoe like this. And finally, looks. I'll give it 4 out of 5. I think the other color version of this is not great. I think this one is much better. However, it's super dirty right now. So that's kind of a downside, is how much dirt it just soaks up like a sponge. But I still think the green and blue is cool, so 4 out of 5, I'm cool with that. Brings our grand total to 16 out of 20. Good score for the Hoka One One Huaka. So now comes the call to you guys. Have you run in the Hoka Huaka? If you have, what do you think of it? If you have not tried it and you are a Hoka fan, try out the Huaka. I think you will definitely like it. If you are not a Hoka fan and you are like, yeah, I don't want to try a Hoka, these shoes are way too big, try the Huaka. Trust me. Just give it a shot. And let's say the Huaka is not your thing. You guys want to go check out my other review for the Hoka Clifton? I know you do. This shoe, oh man. If you want to watch the review for the Hoka Clifton, all you have to do is click anywhere on the screen. I'll give you a couple seconds. 3, 2, 1. And that is it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, favorite, share, and subscribe. YouTube.com/TheGingerRunner. I'm also on all the social networks, over on Twitter @TheGingerRunner, Facebook, Facebook.com/TheGingerRunner, on Instagram @EthanNewberry, and GingerRunner.com. That's a cute website. Go check it out. There might be kittens there, or not. There's no kittens. Hope you guys are getting out there, training hard, racing harder, and partying the hardest. I know I am. We'll see you guys next week with more reviews and videos and all that good stuff. All right. Train, race, beer. Bye.